the mean, median, standard deviation of frequency distribution are 49, 45 and 23 respectively. Calculate the Pearson's coefficient of skewness of distribution. We know that the formula for Pearson's coefficient of skewness is given as SKP 3 times mean minus median divided by standard deviation. Substitute the value to calculate this. It gives us 3 times 49 minus 45 divided by 23. 45 minus 45 is 4. 4 into 3, 12 by 23. 12 by 23, which is equal to 0.52. Now this 0.52 lies between positive 0.5 greater than 0.52 and it is less than positive 1. So it is positively, we can say positively skewed. So we can say it is moderately skewed. So the range of 0.52 is moderately skewed because 0.52 lies between the range of positive 0.5 and positive 1, and the skewness distribution is given as 0.52. In this question, the ages of patient admitted in hospital during the year is given to us in this data. Age in years and the number of patients are given to you. We have to find the Pearson coefficient skewness using mod and using median. To solve this question, first of all, we construct a table where we will find mean, median and mod, finding the cumulative frequency, mean with shortcut method, step deviation method, and then we calculate the median, and after that we proceed with using mod and using median, we calculate Pearson's coefficient skewness. Table has been formed. Now we will start entering the required data. 5 to 15, its class interval is given to you. First of all, we calculate the midpoint. So midpoint is lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. 5 plus 15, 20 divided by 2 is 10. Similarly, the next is 20, 30, 40, 50 and then 60. Enter the frequency which is already given in the question. It is 6, 11, 21, 23, 14 and 5. CF, cumulative frequency, because we have to calculate the median also. Median, mod, everything we have to calculate. So for median we calculate cumulative frequency. 6 plus 11, 17 plus 21, 38 plus 23, 61 plus 14, 75 plus 5, 80. Plus 5, 80. This is also 80. Now in this DIFI we need A. A is the assumed mean. So in assumed mean always being calculated from the X size. So we take A as 40. Where A is assumed mean. Assumed mean. A is assumed mean, which is being calculated as 40. So DI means Xi minus A upon H. H is the class width, which is 10. H is the class width is 10. Now you can see here Xi is there. We will start from 40 itself. 40 minus 40 divided by 10 is 0. So above 0 we will write minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and below 0 we will write plus 1, plus 2. As we know that we do in the step deviation method to calculate the mean. Now again we calculate DI square, which is 9. Minus 3 square is 9, minus 2 square is 4, minus 1 square is 1, 0, 1 and 4. Now Fi DI, next column is Fi DI. So Fi 6, DI is minus 3. This give me the result as minus 18. 11 minus 2, 22. 21 into minus 1, minus 21. 23 into 0, 0. 14 into 1, 14. 5 into 2, 10. Add all this, you will get minus 37. Now, fi di square. Di square is there, fi here. So, 6 into 9 gives me 54. 11 into 4, 44. 21 into 1, 21. 23 into 0, 0. 14 into 1 is only 14. 5 into 4, it is 20. Now add this. 4 plus 4, 8, 9, 13, 1, 10, 12, 13, 4, 15. 153. Now to calculate the mean, we will use step deviation method. Formula: mean is A plus sigma fi di upon sigma fi into h. Where assumed mean is 40, we have already calculated. 40 plus fi di is minus 37 divided by fi is 80 into 10. This give me the result as 40 plus minus 4.625. If you add 40 minus 4.625, the result is 35.38. So mean is 35.38. So we will write over here mean as 35.38. Now for median what we required for median, we know we need n by 2. That means total frequency is 80. 80 by 2 is 40. We need lower limit. See, the frequency over here is maximum frequency is 35. Corresponding to maximum frequency, 35 is the lower limit. Among 35 and 45, 35 is the lower limit. So 35 is a lower limit. We write over here also. We need frequency. Frequency is 23 as we calculate over here. And cumulative frequency is the frequency. The cumulative frequency is the frequency which is preceding to the given frequency. So it is 23. So preceding frequency corresponding to it is 38. Cumulative frequency is 38. So here we have cumulative frequency is 38 and h, as we very well know that it is 10. So the formula for median is n by L plus n by 2 minus Cf upon f into h. So substitute the value 35 plus 40 minus 38 divided by 23 into 10. On solving, you will get 35 plus 0.87. That means 35.87 is the median. So we will write median here as median. We calculated as 35.87. 35.87 is the median. Now we know the mean, we know the median, we calculate for mode and standard deviation, because all these things we need to solve the cause versus skewness to calculate mode as well as for median. So we need standard deviation also. I have to erase some of the portion as there was no space. So to create the space, I need to erase some portion. But this table is very important for us to calculate mode and standard deviation. I keep it as it is. So we first of all we calculate the mode, and for the mode I required frequency, that is 23, and the frequency preceding the present frequency is f0, which is 21, and f2 is the frequency succeeding the present frequency, that is 40. Now corresponding to this frequency, the lower limit L is 35 and h is the class width. Formula for the mode is L plus f1 minus f0 divided by 2f1 minus f0 minus f2 into h. Substitute the value, you will get 35 plus 23 minus 21 upon 2 into 23 minus 21 minus 14 into h. On solving, you will get 35 plus 2 upon 11 into 10. That means 20 by 11. So, we will get 35 plus 1.6, 1.82, adding 36.82. So, our mod is 36.82. We calculated mod as 36.82. Mod we calculated as 36.82. Next we calculate standard deviation. For standard deviation we write the formula. Formula for standard deviation is h square root of sigma fi di square upon n minus sigma fi di upon n whole square. Now substitute the value. H is 10, we know that. Fi di square is 153 divided by 80 minus 37 fi di minus 37 upon 80 whole square. On solving, we get 1.913 minus 0.213. That means 10 into square root of 1.7, which is 1.304 into 10. We will get 13.04. So here I will write here standard deviation is 13.04. All the information I am having. Now next we calculate the Carl-Pearson coefficient skewness for using mod as well as for using median. Now we already calculated all the mean, median, mod and standard deviation. Now to calculate Carl-Pearson coefficient of skewness using mod, we apply the formula. It says formula is mean minus mod divided by standard deviation. SD stands for standard deviation. So apply all the value of mean, mod and standard deviation. Mean we have calculated as 35.38. Mod is we have calculated 36.82 and standard deviation we calculated as 13.04. So on substituting all the values, calculating this we get as minus 0.111. To calculate using median, similarly apply the formula. So Carl-Pearson coefficient of skewness says 3 times mean minus median divided by standard deviation, and write the value mean as 35.38 minus median as 35.87 divided by standard deviation 13.04. This give me as 3 into 0.49 upon 13.04. That means you will get 0.113. So Carl-Pearson coefficient of skewness about median is 0.113 and about mod is 0.11. It's minus sign is there again, as it is, this is bigger, so minus sign is there. I will get minus over here also, 0.113.